Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Michael Lee. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Hilton Smith.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Okay, all set to go. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-0.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next for Toronto, Paul Molitor. Smith wheels and deals. On the ground, right side. Edman fires over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And now for the Jays, Carlos Delgado. Smith comes to the plate. Whoa. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a bunt towards third. Sends it across to first, and the bunt doesn't work out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mark McGwire.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Here's a 1-1. Slider clips the corner. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Michael Lee. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Carter going back on it. Back some more. And that one's gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
So up next, Mark McGwire. Chris, you know, Mark McGwire was a first-round pick by the Oakland A's in 1981. But he was a first-round pick out of USC, and he was teammates there. Not everybody knows this with Randy Johnson. And now the count is even. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Righty to the plate. That one 95 to finish him off. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter. The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Smith kicks and delivers. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is popped up. McGuire makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Carter off of first with 2 away. That misses. 2-2.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. Hilton Smith digging in now.
Hilton Smith.
Down the right field line and a base hit.
Batting good.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Chapman over to Merrifield. Relay to first, double play.
Batting the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a pitch. Checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. And now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Way high there. 2-2. See, how about this note? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Here's Smith with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this one. The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Chapman gets a piece there. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Chapman leads off first with 1 away. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw, and they got him.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joe Torre. And a pitch. Swings and misses. 1 gone here.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. So now 1-2. And he deals. And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 2-1. Back here at Busch Stadium as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Carlos Delgado.
Delgado.
The wind and the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
And the 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Sean Green will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And the batter now, Joe Carter. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Got him swinging.
Now back.
So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. He popped out his first time.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Lee drifts towards it.
No, come on.
And now it's 1-2. Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slur. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. Bottom 4 now up for St. Louis. Lou Brock.
Lou Brock.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Brock aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch inside. Full count 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Again to first. And once again, he's back in safely. And now Mark McGuire. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
One now. That's in there. This one popped up right side. That gets down for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
No, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Stan Musial. This to center field. Kiermaier on the move. Racing, makes the catch. And the inning is over. So the Cards strand a couple, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in St. Louis, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Here comes a pitch. Good eye in that spot. And that's through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one blasted deep to right. Lee going back some more, looking up, makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Hilton with a 2-1. And that misses off the outside edge. And that one hammered. Brock ranging back. That one is gone. An absolute blast to left. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's 3-2. Moving to the bullpen for the Cardinals, Steven Matz, the left-hander, up and throwing. Thompson getting cranked up as well. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
3-1 is on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the catcher to hit. Joe Torre went down on strikes his first time through. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time.
In the air, out towards left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Caught looking his first time up. Runner leads away at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. At the belt and fires. On the corner for a strike. Torre leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tapped up the first base side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for St. Louis, Lou Brock. Good contact guy, good defender.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cardinals 2. Steven Matz on a pitch here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And now for the Jays, Paul Molitor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Towards first, and that's just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. What a stop. The throw got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos.
Now Carlos Delgado. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Joe Carter. Edmonds slings to first, and that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Michael Lee. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Bullpen activity starting up now. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Meza, the lefty, warming up as well. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And the righty deals. Line to left. And it goes just foul.
Well set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Hilton Smith next up for the Cardinals.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Here's a 1-1. And now 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman puts it away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Rolled slowly to first. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered here in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Bounce to the right side. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cardinals 2. Eric Swanson will take over here.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Stan Musial now at the plate. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Musial gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it is gone. A towering shot to right. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-4.
Team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So up next, Joe Torre, 1 for 2. The 1-1. And that one upstairs. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Tied at 4. In the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. 1 to 4, just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Nolan Arenado, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 now. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
New pitcher on now, Tim Mesa. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. A switch hitter batting right. Tied at 4. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Two on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Lou Brock, 1 for 3. And he tries a drag bunt towards first. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Well, Siggy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Pulls that one foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Mark McGuire. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Base hit center field. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hilton Smith next up for the Cardinals. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Stan Musial in the on-deck circle. And here it comes. In there at the knees. 3-2 now. Brock at third. McGuire at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6, the Jays 4. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Action in the pen down there. Brian Helsley, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now the shortstop, Matt.
Now it's Matt Chapman. A strikeout and a walk. Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Paul Molitor digs in now, known for his late inning heroics. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Line drive, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here is Carlos Delgado. Inside, just missed. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 6-6.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jordan Hicks into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Sean Green next up for the Blue Jays. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here's a 1-1. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Molitor, the runner at third. Delgado on second. Green at first with no outs. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Whit Merrifield will hit next. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2-2 now. Roll to short, could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adam Simber.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Leading off, Stan Musial.
For the Cardinals.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Simber is ready. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Comes the 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He represents the go-ahead run.
Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. And now 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. Carter going back on it. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. His first homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 7-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Joe Torre getting ready to hit. Way inside, gets out of the way. Smash down the left field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Now fly ball to right center. Green on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. And that one fouled off. One, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Inning over. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley. A chance at his first save of the year.
Your attention, please. Now, pitching for the Cardinals, number 56, Ryan.
Now into the game, Paul DeYoung. He'll play second.
Now playing second.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. The 2-1. Out there to center. Musial settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
The tying run at the plate. To third. Loves it on the dive. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
I know they called Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. It seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And the pitch. This one smoked out to left. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.
You want to cuddle when I think I might.